Hello students, how are you all? I welcome you once again in our today's lesson. The lesson which I have brought for you, that is from your class 9 English book. My dear students, have you ever experienced visiting any historical and ancient place? If not, so in today's class we are going to do this journey. The journey to a very historical place. The journey to a place which is very old. In today's class, we are going to discover lots of things about that place. That place is none other but a place for which Pakistan is known all over the world. That is Mohenjo-daro. So, moving on further detail, Mohenjo-daro, start off the lesson. Mohenjo-daro is also known as Mount of the Dead. Mount of the Dead? Why so? Mount, as this place, this city was discovered below the mound. There was a mount over it and dead, as the city was completely collapsed and there were lots of people died or killed. Nobody exactly know about the destruction of this city. But the things which we know about this city, let's know. It is on the right bank of the river Indus. That means this mount was near the right bank of the river Indus, and that right bank of the river Indus is 27 kilometers from Larkana. The city was discovered which was away from 27 kilometers from Larkana, and that site is on the right bank of the river Indus. That means the people were living near the river. How far this city was established and how far they were living a very normal and a luxurious life about 4,500 years ago. About 4,500 years ago. And by 1922, it was completely undiscovered. Nobody knew about Mohenjo-daro by 1922. In the year 1922, some of the people found some of the old bricks and smooth pots. Yes, the things which were firstly found by the people, they were old smooth pots and the old bricks. When the people found those old bricks and the old smooth pots and the bricks over that mound, they instantly took those things to Sir John Marshall. Sir John Marshall was an English civil servant who himself was very much interested in these things, in all these ancient and the historical things. When he saw these things, he instantly got an idea that there must have been a city which was very well discovered many years ago, and there must have been lots of people living a very happy and healthy life. It was all known by Sir John Marshall. Due to his interest, many of the other people became so knowledgeable about Mohenjo-daro. As soon as he saw these things, he discovered about these facts about the city. So, after these facts, the people started digging over the mound. And you know, my dear students, what exactly happened? When they started digging the mound, you don't know, they started finding a perfect city inside. The city life which showed that they were living a very normal life. Even the roads were very well constructed, and the water of rain were not stopped over the roads. Can you imagine? Even in that era, the waters of the rain were not stopped over the roads. They had constructed the roads and the streets with very great planning. After digging, they really found a city of roads and built houses. Their houses even very much constructed and very well built. What other things were found? Carts and other kind of transport. There were carts and other kinds of transports were found that showed that they were traveling from one place to another. Sometimes they were traveling on business tour, or sometimes they were traveling on pleasure. That shows their living style, that the luxury was a part of their life. Shopping mall plus grain storing hall as well. There were the shopping mall, there were the shops on the both sides, and besides the shop they had constructed a proper road. That is how there was a shopping mall properly constructed. It is said that years ago with this construction shows a very great knowledge in the things. How is that possible that many years ago people were as much established? But yes, they were, as all the things, all the buildings, all the ruins, whatever we found from there, that really show that they were rather established city. They were great traders as well. In the beginning, as I told you, the people were living near the river Indus. That shows that they were the great traders, and they were using the river Indus for trading from one place to another as well. They had lots of things to trade, to export and export from one place to another, as they were rich in the fertile land. And in that fertile land they were cropping over the grains, rice, etc. And then that is how with these kind of crops they had become a good traders, which all show them that they had become a quite good traders, and they were trading from one place to another. It is said that the people were very much astonished to see all these facts about the city, because right before they could see just a mound of sand, but when they started digging the mound of the sand, below the mound of the sand they found many of the things. They found the life of the people. Besides it, it is shown they were skilled craftsmen. Skilled craftsmen because there are lots of things made of silver, gold and ivory found, which shows that they were quite good craftsmen, and they were making a very good designs, a very good jewelry. Besides all this, the things which is found and which is kept in the museum are seals, jewelry, toys, weapons and painted pottery as well. These things are found and they are kept near the museum of Mohenjo-daro. In fact, they have constructed a proper museum which is near the place where that mound was found, where the ancient city was discovered, and whatever the things were found from there, they have kept in that museum for the people to visit and exhibit them. Most of the important thing which is known, very special and something very much important from Mohenjo-daro, two of the important things are, one of them is a head of bull which is used at that time as a seal, and another statue of a dancing girl. A statue of a dancing girl. My dear students, beside these things, some of the things were found which show at the time the priest or the ruling class were wearing the kind of dress, they were loose and long. So that is how we can easily come to know about the city, that what kind of things, what kind of dressing they were doing and what kind of living standard they were having. So with the pottery, with their dressing style, everything shows their living style. Besides it, toys of clay and doll and cart. There were toys made for the children, doll and cart which was made of clay. That shows that the kids were playing with these kind of toys which were made of clay. And Again, it shows their skills, because the toys and the dolls which are found, they are very beautifully crafted by the clay. That shows their skill. Happy and luxury life. As I told you, they were living a very happy and luxury life. Yes, they were traveling from one place to another for their pleasure as well. They must have been having some kind of spare time in their life. So they were spending that time traveling from one place to another. One more thing, my dear students, you keep in your mind that nobody still know that who attacked Mohenjo-daro, or there was the wrath of God over the Mohenjo-daro. Nobody exactly know what happened to them. Nobody know that how Mohenjo-daro completely got ruined and how the people lost their lives. Nobody still don't know about it, that what exactly happened to these people. Some of the people say they were attacked from north, or some of the people believe they must have faced a great kind of earthquake which demolished the whole city. But we cannot exactly say what happened to the city and how they ruined their life. For a long time these people lived a happy life, it is said that, but we are not sure about their life, how it came to end. But the life what they lived was very exciting life. My dear students, now today Mohenjo-daro has become the identification of Pakistan. As I told you, there is a museum near the place. Not only the people come from Pakistan to visit and see those places, but there are the people from other country as well come to see the museum. In the museum, all the things are exhibit. If you ever get a chance to go near Larkana, I must suggest you to visit Mohenjo-daro, the Mount of the Dead, and don't forget to visit the museum as well. So that is how Mohenjo-daro has become the identification for Pakistan. So let's pray for the words to be deciphered. But still said on the, as I told you, there are some clay dolls, there are some cards, and there are some pottery, and on those pottery some of the words are written, but still nobody has been able to decipher all those words. Decipher means to understand the unreadable words. Nobody has been able to understand those words. Although people are still trying to read those words so that they could understand those words. People say if we are able to understand that language, we can know more about the civilization of those people. My dear students, ending of the lecture, I would like to proceed your attention to the comprehension, that is at page number 22. I would like you to do the comprehension at page number 22. Besides this, you will be given some questions and answers in the form of notes. I would like you to copy all those question answers besides this comprehension in your registers. Thank you so much. See you in the next lecture. Fi aman Allah.